Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Merlene, and this is a place where I share copywriting secrets and strategies for small business owners like you who want to have more impact and grow their business. Okay, so today is Small Business Saturday, so happy Small Business Saturday. By the time I post this, I'm sure it won't be, but in honor of Small Business Saturday and as a thank you to everyone who supports my businesses and other small businesses, I'm going to be sharing some email secrets to get you started, especially for small businesses. Email is a great opportunity to really capitalize off the traffic you already have without having to pay more money to acquire new customers. I incorporated an email sequence just like the one I'm describing with you to a large blogger who didn't have any email sequences in place, so she wanted to make sure that she was capitalizing off of the traffic she already had without having to pay for more traffic. So in order to do that, she reached out to me to introduce an email sequence into her business and a couple sequences to make sure her business continues to generate revenue through email without having to pay more money to acquire new customers. So basically, I'm going to be walking you through the things I incorporated into her business and then how you can do the same for your business using email marketing to make more money. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, perfect. So I'm glad you stuck around. Let's dive right into the content of today's video. So the first thing you want to do when you're thinking about your email marketing is establish what you can use as an opt-in. So an opt-in is a way to basically onboard your customers into an email list. So you probably see this all the time when there's a little subscribe box at the bottom of someone's website. So the way you can do this in your business is you can incorporate a quiz, you can incorporate a freebie, some type of lead magnet, anything to offer value in exchange for your email. This is kind of the gateway into the relationship. By them opting in to whatever freebie you offer is a great avenue to then continue to build that relationship after the freebie. When you think about what freebie, think about what's important to your audience. What need or desire or problem are they facing that you can help address? And whatever that makes sense for your business. For example, the blogger I'm working with, she kind of works with customers from various different angles. She does beauty, she does lifestyle, she also does career advice. So we created 3 separate lead magnets for each of those categories to then get a gauge on which customer was interested in what. Also, you can have a generic lead magnet if that's more valuable for you, because I know creating 3 separate lead magnets can be a bit daunting, but the upside of segmenting your lead magnets like that is it gives you advantage to sell back to your audience in something they're already interested in. So like I said, she used 3 different lead magnets, and from there she was able to send them down different sequences based on their interests. So if this is something you're wanting to do, make sure you're thoughtful about which lead magnets make sense for your business. And like I said, it could be a quiz, it could be a freebie, a checklist of some sort. So say if you're a coach, it could be something like your Start Your Business checklist that gives them tips about how they can get going and starting their business. And then a previous step you should think about is which CRM do you want to use? There's various varieties people use for their email list. It's really up to you to really decide how much you want to spend, what capabilities you want it to have. So think about them as you're actually weighing the pros and cons of what email provider you want to use. That will save you more time and ultimately give you more money back into your business. By automating all of that, by using a CRM, you're able to repeat revenue throughout your business without having to do the manual work. So regardless of where someone joins your list at, once they join your list, by opting into whatever freebie you have, they'll automatically run through an automated email sequence that you don't have to continue going back to and sending them the emails over and over. So that's the beauty of having a CRM and email automation, is that you can have a repeatable process that generates you revenue ongoing without you having to do anything. And then from there, it's just repeatable money coming in through your customer engagement in these emails. Once you have your lead magnet and CRM in place that you want to use in your business, you think about what cadence feels best for your email sequence. So there's different types of sequences, so it's really up to you about what you really want to get out of your sequence and how you want to incorporate that into your business. You don't actually have to create tons and tons of content for these emails. You can repurpose content you're already using for your blog, your Instagram, other channels into email. So it's not something you have to continue to put a lot of work into. Again, you can think about what cadence you want these emails sent to your customers. So that's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I would say monthly at the least. Probably weekly is even better if you can. A good rule of thumb for thinking about which cadence is best for you would be to think about the timeline it takes for a customer to buy from you, so your customer life cycle. And then when you're thinking about your email, when you think about what is actually in each email, what they actually look like, so the design, it's important to think about what emails you actually open yourself. A lot of the times they're going to be these personalized, non-corporate, non-gimmicky emails that you get from friends or family that really capture your attention. And also something to think about is video-based email. How can you incorporate videos into your emails to really create that personal one-on-one connection with your audience in those emails? And also when you're thinking about design, it's important to incorporate something that is text-based. So emails that don't scream, sales are going to perform better, because like I said, when you think about what emails perform best for you, like what emails you actually open, a lot of those times they're going to be like the ones that are personalized, the ones that you have interest in, and the ones that you're expecting. Emails that pique your curiosity are also going to be ones that you open. So how can you kind of leverage that knowledge and use that to your advantage in your emails? And also emails that get opened more also have better deliverability when it comes to your inboxes. Think about how you can leverage plain text emails, good subject lines, a reoccurring cadence to make sure that you end up being read. And then the second part of your emails is also going to be making sure you incorporate a call to action. While it's great to incorporate value that you're giving your audience, tips, recipes, it's also important to include calls to action. I think a lot of times people shy away from asking for the sale because they think I need to offer value, I need to offer value. You do need to offer value. It's also important to ask for the sale. So something you can do is make sure that you are having calls to action throughout your emails. It doesn't have to be something hardcore and gimmicky as far as a hard sell, but how can you have a minor PS at the bottom of certain emails to actually, again, reiterate that you're selling something? Because it's important, especially for small businesses, to make sure that they're closing the deal at the end of these sequences. So the more you can incorporate, minor PSs and then also have promo emails throughout your adding value emails, the more likely you'll be able to really sell to your audience and make more money in the long run. Okay, I know that was a lot of information, so let's run through it again. So the first thing you want to do is establish a CRM and what CRM you want to use. And that's, again, up to you based on your preferences and your kind of budget. And then you want to make sure you have some type of lead magnet or opt-in that someone can use to get on your list in the first place. Because sometimes CTAs like join our newsletter can be effective, but people want, to exchange their information for something. So how can you incorporate a freebie, a lead magnet? So think about your lead magnet and what that would look like to really get people on your list. And then again, think about the cadence at which you're sending those emails to your customers, what fits with you and your customer lifecycle, and how can you continue to make sure you're selling in those emails. And the last and final thing I covered was, of course, the design of these emails. What should be in them? Text-based always helps with deliverability. How can you repurpose content to make sure you're not just rewriting emails over and over again and you reach burnout because you're just constantly in a state of rewriting email. So all of those things will help you really dive into the beginning of email marketing and email sequences to make sure that you are capitalizing off of every opportunity you can to make more money in your business by using what tools you already have in place. So something like email marketing is a great opportunity that you can get in your business to make sure that you're capitalizing off of every customer that interacts with your brand or business. And again, I did this for a recent client of mine, and she was able to lift the amount of money she was gaining per month without having to spend more money to acquire new customers. And for small businesses, that is so important. If you have any questions or want anything else answered about emails, feel free to comment down below and I'll be happy to help. In the meantime, thanks for watching this video. Happy Small Business Saturday, and thanks so much for your support. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.